is what we came to Alaska for. We're Victoria and Craig and Leland and Maverick, full-time RVers who brought our RV up the Alaska Highway this summer to experience the last frontier. Alaska, where towering mountains plunge into the sea, where glaciers meet lush forests, and where every corner holds an epic adventure. This week, we're in Valdez, so come along for our adventure, from fishing for prized halibut, I have 25 pounds of halibut, to cold plunging in one of the snowiest places on Earth. Our fishing trip is tomorrow, and honestly, I am so excited. I am gonna be eating good. At least I hope so, because I hope we catch a lot of fish. This guy, I don't even know. I don't even know why he's coming on my fishing trip.
I don't even care, okay? I don't know why I don't care about, but I couldn't think of any words to be derogatory towards you, because you're so perfect. So take that.
Anyways, since I don't have any yummy fish yet, we're gonna go get dinner downtown at the harbor because it's such
At the Fat Mermaid.
At the Fat Mermaid. Valdez is such a cute little town. There are a ton of little restaurants and cafes and coffee and coffee and coffee and coffee and coffee.
I gotta get another coffee from a different place today. I'm doing all of it. It's like Pokemon, you gotta catch them all.
He's catching all the coffees around town. As you guys saw last week, we're staying at the Valdez RV Park, which is nice because you can walk right downtown to all the shops and the restaurants and the only Radio Shack that I think I've seen in existence in the last 10 years.
Perfect.
So we got the onion petals for an appetizer, and then I got the rockfish. It is a nice, mild white fish. I don't think I've ever had it before. I had to do a little taste test because we might be catching some of this tomorrow. Delicious. Craig got a burger, of course. If you're new around here, he doesn't eat seafood because he's crazy. But he's gonna catch all my seafood for me tomorrow.
That was a big burger. If you're getting a burger here, that's probably the second best. Biggest one, but the best was there's a little diner. It's super good, but either way, you won't go wrong. So before our big old fishing trip that we got tomorrow, and you're gonna want to stick around for that, it's gonna be a little bit of a competition between me and Victoria, and whoever wins or loses, well, whoever loses might have to jump in some cold water. I say whoever, we already know who's gonna lose. Victoria's gonna have to jump in some cold water, but that's the stakes. But before we go to that tomorrow, we gotta do some housekeeping chores. Victoria's little list of chores she has for me. I have to dump the black tank and the gray tank, and then I'm also gonna flush the black tank because it probably needs it. It also reminds me of a little something that just happened the other day. Somebody. Okay, that was.
No, don't even let him try to blame me. It was not. This isn't my job. Remember whose job this is, so you can know who to point the fingers at here when he continues this story.
Okay, this one was me. I take responsibility for this one. Forgot to close the black tank after dumping. So what that means is anytime we used our toilet, that everything would run out of the tank. Luckily, we have a Valterra valve that we installed on the end, and it was closed because we would have had a mess when I opened up that cap.
Listen, somebody actually noticed, and I had to tell Craig, I was like, now you better keep that Valterra valve closed until you are ready for it to dump when you go to dump, because otherwise, somebody would have had a big old mess on their hands.
I'd have just left the RV right there. We'd have to go buy a new RV.
Seriously though, we've had one of these things since we started RV life. Well, since about 1 to 2 weeks in, after we had a little accident when Craig went to take the cap off of our old RV and some stuff had leaked into the pipe. So anyways,
yeah.
If you don't have one, I don't know what you're doing, because
it's an accident waiting to happen.
It's an accident waiting to happen if you don't. You can get them on e-trailer, like just about everything else you can need for an RV or a truck. That's why we love being partnered with e-trailer, because they're a one-stop shop for literally anything you need at all. From like our disc brakes came from them to our RV backup camera. Literally, like, there's nothing that they do not have.
E-Trailer is really good. Also, customer service with them guys, top notch. Like, if seems like there's more places now where you'll buy something online and there won't be a customer service. They'll claim customer service and you have something happen and there won't be one. Where with E-Trailer, they have one and it's actually good.
And they have a lot of reviews on all the products from like real people, so you can make sure that you actually want what you're getting before you get it. Anyways, we have a store with all of our accessories and stuff that we have that you can find on E-Trailer. I'll link it here and you guys can check it out. All right, well that's, you know what time it is, right? Time to go to bed so we can wake up and go fishing in the morning.
You're trying to go to bed on my bedtime.
It's only like 7 p.m. But yeah, I'm really excited. We're gonna be up early, like 5 a.m. to get down to the docks and get on the boat. So
at least we get to walk.
Yeah,
nice.
We walk right down the docks. Yeah. It's great. It's fantastic. This is a great little town. Love it. And we'll be
Don't
fishing.
forget, I'm catching the biggest, best, most heaviest.
We're going to tell you about our scoring system and how the point system's going to be working in just a few seconds.
Guys, you know if I don't win, she cheated. I'm just saying it now, okay?
It's time to go fishing. Okay, like we said yesterday, today's not just about fishing. We have a competition going on and I'm gonna win.
No chance.
There's a point system and everything and Craig's gonna tell you about it.
So we got 5 things that will score you some points. Of course, biggest fish, most fish. Apparently best technique. I don't know how that one's gonna work yet, but we had to diversify our point system a little bit. And then first keeper. Not just first fish, it has to be a keeper. And then the most species caught. So most fish is probably what that'll end up being. But we'll see how it goes. I already know I'm gonna win, so.
There's no way. I'm catching the biggest fish of the whole boat today. That's what I've decided. You ready? We gotta walk down there. We got, I think, about 2 minutes to be to our dock.
So once I get inside there, I have to right down this low. So I'll just take a quick gander at that.
All right, so we're out here on the Arctic Warrior. It's a nice boat. It can hold 6 people. So we're on a charter, only 6 people going out for the day. It's like a 2 to 3 hour ride to out where we're fishing. It's not raining, it's a little foggy, but it's pretty cool. There's these like island things. We're out in the Prince William Sound. I think we saw a seal. It might have been a log. I'm not really sure, but we're keeping our eye out for more wildlife along the way.
The main fish we're trying to catch is halibut. You can have one over 28 inches and then one smaller, so 2 total. But the guy was saying that it's kind of unrealistic to think you're gonna find one smaller. So we'll probably get 1 fish a piece on the halibut and then whatever else we catch. Doesn't matter, I'm winning the contest either way.
Might be a worthless motor here shortly.
100 feet deep right here.
Really? Wow.
It's pretty crazy. Being this close to land too.
You ready to lose because I'm gonna catch the biggest fish?
Ain't no chance. No chance. So we just got to our fishing spot. I'm fishing with a jig. So I just got to bounce it till I catch a fish that's bigger than Victoria's.
He's gonna get tired.
Huh?
You're gonna get tired. And I am just watching this pole here, waiting to see a little something going on so I can start reeling it in.
I hate it.
Almost.
I hate it.
One of us has one.
I think you have it. Yeah. I'm just helping. You got her, I'm sure. No?
Oh, okay.
All right. Oh, but I had, yeah. Look at that. There you
Look
go.
at this.
There you go.
A little much. We could use this too.
I think I
Just
can
hard
get it.
there.
I'm gonna wrangle it.
It's
Okay.
not gonna flop, so.
Okay,
Side.
gonna flop.
There you go.
There's my fish. Okay, go free, fishy. Go free. I didn't keep that one because it was over 28, but I'm gonna catch a bigger one. So, but it was a keeper, so it still counts as the first fish. It might be small enough.
Yeah, might be. Oh yeah, too big.
I don't know. I don't know what you think, buddy. Yeah, it's too. But hopefully.
2 fish for the record.
First and most so far, huh?
Straight through the cold plunge.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He looks crazy. He looks like that thing off Jurassic Park, the little dinosaur. There's like.
I don't know what you're talking about now.
With the from the front, do you see it? This is another species, so that's 3 points for me.
I'm just over here with a whopping 0 still, so I don't even know what the contest is at this point. Oh, please bite her. Please bite her.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. The halibut stopped biting, so we moved to a new spot where we're supposed to definitely be able to catch some halibut, but probably not as any real big ones, so there'll be smaller ones. Oh,
Here you go.
got another one. Or one. I don't think you got caught a line last time.
I don't know if mine was in it or not.
It was so tiny. Maybe this one will be bigger. There's something.
That's might be a little bigger.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, a little bigger.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, you lost him.
Yeah, it came off.
Well, now you gotta catch another one. Now look at Craig go. Drop a line in the water, catch a fish.
I don't know.
That one a little bigger, it feels like.
It's fighting harder. I don't know if it's bigger.
Don't lose this one. Oops.
My arm's tired. Gotta take a break. It's from that other pole, I think. He didn't have it very much.
Another one for Craig. I guess you gotta count all the ones you got. You could still catch the most.
Huh?
I said you could still catch the most. Oh, that one's pretty small. Everybody's just waiting on you.
You're welcome.
Catching the last fish of the day.
Just making sure everybody's getting their money's worth.
Oh, that's a little bit bigger, I think.
A little bit.
Than the last one, a little bit.
Well, we still have another razor tooth one that I see.
Last fish of the day.
That's it.
Bigger than my last one, you think?
It's probably my biggest one altogether.
Might be.
I don't know. I don't remember what my other one looked like, to tell the truth.
All right, we're on our way back to the marina now. We have like like a 2-hour drive. We're done fishing for the day. We both got our 2 fish, and I think we know who won, but I'm gonna let you guys put your guesses in the comments below before we get back and officially tally up all the points. But I mean, maybe we'll see. We'll see what you guys think too. But anyways, we gotta go back to the docks, get our fish cleaned, and then go back to the RV and get ourselves cleaned because I'm pretty sure we smell like fish. Is it? It might. I'll just rotate it later on.
Just hold on.
Look at all this fish. Well, all halibut. Can you believe it? This is 25 pounds of halibut that has been cleaned right at the docks as soon as we got up. Then we took it to one of the local processing places and they skinned it and vacuum sealed it for us, and then we put it in our freezer.
Are you doing calls?
Yes.
It literally only costs $12 for us to have somebody fillet the fish and clean it right there on at the dock. $12, 25 pounds for $12.
So let's start from the very beginning. Our charter cost us about $500 a person.
Okay, so that was expensive, but the fish cleaning was cheap.
The fish cleaning was cheap, and then to get it all vacuum packed so that it doesn't go bad in the freezer and it can stay good longer, it was about $42. So we're looking about $1,055, so about $1,100, let's say, all in for our fishing trip. It was so much fun.
And we added up how much it would cost if you were to buy 25 pounds of halibut around here.
I don't know if you know, but halibut is an expensive fish.
Yeah.
It costs about $30 to $40 a pound normally. So let's say an average of $35 a pound. Multiply that by the 25 pounds that we got, $875 worth of halibut.
This is the most disgusting looking $875 I've ever seen. Oh, neat fish. So Victoria has 25 pounds of fish that she's got to eat.
I'm so excited. So we didn't actually catch.
What about crossing the borders with all
It's
this?
fine, as long as it's frozen.
Okay.
Vacuum packed and frozen, it's
Nice.
totally fine. But we didn't catch 25 pounds of halibut. You guys saw what we caught. You're probably thinking, how did that turn into 25 pounds of halibut? So a few things first. First of all, Captain Buddy with Saltwater Adventures, that's who we went out on the boat with, was fantastic. So if you're in Valdez and you're gonna go on a fishing charter, Captain Buddy was so nice. The day he helped us do the bait, unhook the fish.
Yeah, you didn't have to do anything. Just drop the pole in after you had your bait on
Unless
the
you
line.
wanted to, and then you could. So just whatever you want to do. Like I said, when we were on the boat, there were 6 people that went out. One of the people, the guy who caught the big fish that you saw, the big one, when he got it cleaned, he was like, I don't need this much fish.
I think he took a quarter of the fish.
Yes, and he gave the rest of it to everybody else on the boat.
Yeah,
It was
so that was super nice. Super nice.
And now we have 25 pounds of halibut.
Yeah, you have 25 pounds of
I have
halibut.
25 pounds of halibut.
I ain't even almost
And
eating any of this.
You know what we're doing tonight?
We won't even be frying chicken with the same batter as the fish.
This is why I don't usually cook fish, because he's so difficult. I can't even cook it next to each other.
You could throw it right on the grill.
Yes, but tonight we're making fish tacos and chicken tacos
Yum. Chicken.
for Craig.
Yep. Ain't nothing wrong with no chicken tacos.
No. How long do you think it's going to take me to eat this 25 pounds of halibut? I really have no clue, so put your guesses in the comments and, I'll keep you updated, months from now when it's finally all gone.
Don't nobody care about none of that. Nobody wants to see this poor, helpless fish be ate. Chickens are growing in 14 days, so we'll just make another one of them in 2
It's going to be
weeks.
tasty here in a second. Dinner plans include homemade tortillas with a honey mango salsa over either fried halibut or grilled chicken. So I think it's going to be quite a yummy dinner. Making your own tortillas is actually really easy. Now, I'm not an expert and I know I'm not going to do it exactly right, but all you need is flour, baking powder, salt, olive oil, and water. And they taste so much better than store-bought tortillas. So next time you're having a taco night, you ought to give it a try. Somehow though, I have always forgotten to get a rolling pin anytime we're somewhere where you buy rolling pins. And so every time I go to make my homemade tortillas, I end up using a cup or something that rolls. But it technically works, so, you know, just use what you've got. All right, dinner time. Come make it. Homemade the tortillas. I did homemade mango salsa. I had to homemade my fish fry breading because I couldn't find any at the store, so.
You know what? I bet store-bought stuff would have been just as good.
I couldn't find it at the store.
Well, it better be extra better then because it's homemade. I
Okay.
think that's what people expect.
Fish.
What one's chicken?
The one that doesn't look like fish.
They don't look like chicken nuggets, if
You
we're
wanna
being honest.
eat it?
No, I
You
do
wanna
not.
eat it? Look at these fish tacos. I gotta cover my face so you can see the tacos. These fish tacos.
How many we got here? Here we go. Here we go.
Taste test.
Okay, go. You go first.
I never had halibut before.
You gonna eat that?
You know what? What's wrong with you? That's
Ooh.
rude. Tell him he should not stick his finger in people's food.
You can do it to mine if you want.
I don't. Why would I want?
She doesn't love me, guys.
Okay. Pretty good.
I'm trying the teriyaki one that you didn't want me to have.
Need some extra lime. How's yours?
Very flavorful.
Is that not good?
I don't know. There's a lot of flavors. They don't taste bad.
Anyways, fishing in Valdez has been a success because now I have yummy fish to eat. In fact, Valdez has been wonderful so far, like just all overall. Like
Valdez is my favorite place so far in Alaska.
We haven't been to many places yet, but
It's gonna be hard to top this.
it's gonna be hard to top it. We might, if the weather cooperates, take you guys paddleboarding this weekend, and we'll see what else we can get into.
The water's still cold, guys. I don't know what she's talking about.
It'll be fine. We've gotten lucky with several days of really good weather. It's not hot, but it's warm and sunny.
It's only 65.
But we're still gonna go paddleboard Robe Lake.
Somebody's getting pushed in the water.
No, I think it's gonna still be pretty chilly water, but if we can manage to stay dry, it should be fun. You know what, if you push me in the water, I'm pushing you in the water. And we're all gonna be wet and cold.
We'll go home and never do anything fun again.
Okay, sure.
Success. So Robe Lake is about 10 minutes from Valdez. The water is a little bit warmer than the other streams in the ocean. I guess just because it's kind of its own little body of water and it's getting hit with the sun and not filling up with a bunch of cold water off the mountain snow melt. So yeah, let's get these aired up and get in. Well, I filled mine up and I'm out of breath. Holy smokes, it's been a while since we've aired these things up. My shoulders are on fire.
Found ourselves a little alcove. Craig decided it's nap time. Every time we go paddleboarding, Craig takes a nap and then I just explore. In fact, we just saw a duck over there and it was sitting on some eggs, and it, when we went by, it jumped away. I'll show you the eggs. It's kind of cool. Look at the duck eggs right there. Nap time over?
Yeah, somebody woke me up. Rude. I had to let the mama duck come back to its babies anyways.
Fun, right?
Yeah,
It wasn't too cold.
No, it was good. I did. The wind blowing would be a little cooler, but it wasn't cold at all.
We did almost make the same mistake that we made before, though, and we ended up way on the other side of the lake, and all of a sudden the wind picked up, and we almost couldn't make it back. So
somebody almost not.
Oh.
Leaving you too slow.
You're slow. You better stop that. You're starting something you don't want to finish.
I'll flip you over.
No, sir. It is beautiful out there, though. You just can't beat this scenery with the snow-capped mountains and the water. Oh, what a lovely day here in Valdez. Okay, we have waited till our last possible day to do this cold plunge, and don't worry, we're tallying up the points in just a little while to see.
She's trying to keep it a secret on who won. You guys already know who won.
I mean, who knows?
I ain't gonna spoil it though, because she wants to keep it a secret, but you already know.
Anyways, we've got a few more spots in Valdez that we want to see before typical wife. Get into the truck first and yank it on the handle. You guys know how it is. Anyways, we're gonna go check out Thompson Pass, do a little bit of hiking, and then go to the hatchery, see if we see any salmon. They're late this year, so I don't think we will, but we're gonna see what we could see. And then it's cold plunge time.
Saw that? I opened up the trash can all by myself.
Good job.
Thank you.
I couldn't manage to do that the other day.
I like Valdez a lot, but good night. Everything here, including the fuel, is expensive. I feel like everywhere we've gone lately, stuff seems to be more. Maybe just times have changed, I guess. Everything's expensive nowadays.
I think we knew that it was going to be expensive coming to Alaska. That was common knowledge for everybody else.
You can't get fuel under $3. You can't get cheeseburgers from McDonald's for 59 cents.
In Coke, it was like $3.50 maybe or something.
Yeah,
but here it's $4.59.
Yeah, it's like $1 more here.
It's pricier. You're way out here in a little summer tourist town, and you're paying for it, but it's beautiful. Of course, on the way to Thompson Pass, we get to drive through the beautiful Keystone Canyon area again, which is by far the most gorgeous stretch of road we have ever driven on. So Thompson Pass is actually one of the snowiest places on all of Earth. They get like 500 to 900 inches of snow a year, which seems crazy because the elevation is only like 2,600 some odd feet. But you also have to remember that, 30 minutes down the road, we're at sea level. So there's this huge elevation climb up here, and I think they have snow all year round. And in the winter, I wouldn't want to be here.
So we're doing this hike. All Trail says there's a trail, but we couldn't find it. So we're just going to hike the general loop or the general area that the loop is supposed to be in, and hope we, survive. I don't know.
There is a river underneath literally where we're walking right now. So, just hoping we don't fall through the snow into the river.
So we bought these crampons a little while ago. It was some of the stuff we bought when we were prepping for Alaska, and we haven't got to try them yet. I'm not even sure. There's a strap here. I don't even know how the strap goes on, and that's supposed to keep it so you don't lose it in the snow. But I'm gonna try them out. I don't necessarily need them because the snow, I think, ends maybe right around this corner over here. But this is pretty steep and icy, and I do want to try them out. So it's either gonna go good, could lose one. I don't know. Or I'm gonna just slide all the way back down. We're gonna find out.
We're making it so far. Kind of a steep, oh. It's getting
Definitely
steeper.
won't be able to walk up this with
Without them?
yeah.
Pretty, like an angle about like this.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm out of breath.
Take them off and try and do it.
That'd be slide all the way down to the bottom. We made it, and you could really tell how steep it was once you get to the top and look back down. What you think?
Did pretty good. The top layer of snow being like 6 inches till you hit like something solid is kind of not great. So you still slide a little bit just because of the top layer being loose, but definitely way better than not having them and better than another pair that we tried. These are great.
And wow, we are getting some good views from up at the top here.
So there's a nice little pool of water down here for the loser to do their cold plunge. So I think since we're at the top of this little snowy patch that we can just slide all the way down to it if it's steep enough. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to slide or not, but I'm gonna try.
Look, you're doing it. So we found our cold lake thing, pond, not really sure what it is, but let's tally up the points and see which one of us is going in.
I won.
Heaviest fish, point goes to...
I won.
He just doesn't want to go in the water. Me, I got the heaviest fish.
I won.
Catch the most fish.
I was jigging the whole time. I didn't catch a single fish. I jigged for like 6 hours and didn't even get a fish.
You guys saw him at the next place.
Not jigging.
Not jigging. So, catch most fish, point goes to... Are you going to admit it?
That I won?
Me.
Quit holding,
2-0.
Quit holding these people in suspense. Just tell them the truth.
Catch the first keeper. Actually, I think
You threw
I caught the first keeper, but I threw it back.
Yeah.
And you actually caught the first one that we actually kept.
I don't know.
I don't know
It
whose
doesn't
point that
matter.
is. Most species
That
caught
one
me. I caught a lingcod, halibut, and some kind of razorfish thing.
I
But
caught a
cool.
halibut.
Best technique's gonna go to Craig though, because he was jigging.
But I didn't
Jig.
catch a fish.
But
I don't even know if it matters.
It was a good technique. So let's say that's 3-2.
2.
Yeah.
What was the first point for then?
I gave you the first keeper since I
Nah.
just felt bad for you.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I won.
Okay, 4-1. That means
I won.
somebody's going in. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. I'm coming in for moral support because I fell.
All right, here we go, guys.
I couldn't let him do it alone.
It's hurting.
Oh gosh, it's really cold.
I'm dying.
That was colder than I thought it was gonna be.
I have a headache. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm done. I'm getting dressed and leaving.
Okay. Oh, I'm kind of numb now. I had to go in for moral support. I didn't want to miss out. You know, I got some FOMO. That was really cold. All right, got our clothes back on. Can you believe we just jumped in that lake.
That's terrible, guys. So by the truck, I had my little temp gun, and there's some water right by the road that's running, and then it was like 46 degrees. So this is probably low 40s to 46 degrees, somewhere in there. I imagine it's a little colder since it's kind of just more
A little further up and
further up, just more of it's just sitting here. It's a little deeper, and there's snow literally running off into it. So there's an ice floating right here.
when I came up, I was like, I couldn't breathe. I was like totally shocked.
But it was like so stinging. This is the coldest water I've ever been in.
I feel pretty good now though. I might would do it again. Where'd my sunglasses go?
I don't know, gone forever now. Probably in the water.
Okay, now we just gotta make it back to the truck. We went a little off course, not that there was an actual path we were following, so.
And I just want to be clear, if I hadn't lost and I would have won, I wouldn't have went in, guys. I'd have made her do it by herself. I didn't say that until after she did it, though.
See, I just wanted him to not feel alone, all cold.
I could have stood on the side and supported her all the way through it. It's literally only like 2.5 feet from the side where we went in, so.
Well, what would you have done? Would you have gone in for moral support? Let us know in the comments. What do you think of our trail?
What trail?
The one we made?
Well, I guess everybody else liked it because like 30 people ended up showing up. In like running shoes. So I don't even know how they made it up this to get to where we were, first of all.
It was fun though. I enjoyed that. Thompson Pass is cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool area.
Now, to the hatchery. So we didn't actually plan to do our cold plunge there. We were gonna do it at Valdez Glacier Lake. There's a whole little park there and everything after we went to the hatchery, which is definitely a place that you should check out. If you're coming to Valdez, you can even rent kayaks and go like kayak among all the icebergs and look at Valdez Glacier. Really, so much stuff to do here. Found our little own private ice pond oasis out there on our hike, and we had our bathing suits in our bag for later. We had to give it a go.
I was surprised it ended up being as deep as it was. It was probably almost waist deep if we would have kept going in.
Yeah. Most of it out there was just like little streams, but
yeah,
there was a nice
just
little
a nice
pond.
little pool of water right there. Well, I say nice, it was freezing. I probably would just get in it for fun.
So cold. But now we're gonna see if we can find any otters at the hatchery. I don't think there's any salmon yet, but if you're coming, so it is, what is it? Late June, almost the end of June.
It's supposed to be time for them, but
yeah.
Like any day. Everybody for a week now has been saying any day now.
Any day the salmon are coming. So if you wanna be sure the salmon are here, probably mid-July would be your best bet. Not seeing any salmon yet. Out here at the Solomon Gulch Hatchery, which is right down upstream, I forget which one it is, from the Solomon Gulch Hydroelectric Facility. So they have this hatchery here with the fish ladder. There's 29 steps. When the salmon are running, there will be tens of thousands of salmon that come through this fish ladder.
Any day now.
Any day now. And apparently the hatchery itself holds, what was it? Did it say 400,000?
Per incubation thing.
Incubator chamber. Wow, lots of salmon. They spawn there and then they're able to go back out into the wild and replenish the salmon population. And also because there's so much salmon, when they're running, you should get to see things like bear or seals or sea lions, sea otters, lots of wildlife. We got to see none of it today.
There ain't no fish or anything.
But
bunch of seagulls, I guess.
Is a really cool little spot on the other side of the bridge. You can go over the bridge and down and around, and it looks like you're in Jurassic Park. There's seagulls flying. There's
with huge like cliffs right beside you and the water running through. It's pretty cool, especially when the sun's like perfect and shining through the trees into it. It looks fake.
I didn't think we were in Alaska. It was like we were in South America.
Venezuela.
Yeah, something like that. So cool.
Never been there. I don't really know, guys.
Now, real quick, we've got a Team WRVL Life shout out coming at you. This week's shout out goes to Cynthia Trahan, who says she loves being a part of the WRVL Life community. And thank you so much, because we love having you be a part of our community as well. Cynthia's a travel agent with Looking Glass Travel, and she can help you plan all of your one-of-a-kind adventures. She specializes in Disney, but can really help you with any destination you might be going to. So if you want to start planning your adventure with Cynthia, you can contact her at cynthia.lookingglasstravel@gmail.com, and I will also put her social media links in the description below. So thank you for being a part of our community. And if you want to learn more about our community and what it's all about, go to wildrvlife.com/community. Now that was quite a week in Valdez. We leave tomorrow.
This one be hard to beat, this place.
We did cold plunging, hiking.
I don't know why she keeps bringing that up.
It was great. We loved it here. If you ever get the chance to come here, make sure you do. Do not skip it on your Alaska trip.
Yeah,
if you skip
Valdez is a
Valdez
must.
and I find out, I'm coming after you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we'll be heading on to our next adventure next week. Who knows what we'll be getting ourselves
I don't
into.
know where we're going.
I'm
I'm just here for the ride, guys.
We'll see you guys. Thanks for watching as always.
Bye.